Let's chat about 3 ways to tweak your website. No matter what your site's built on, no matter what it looks like, no matter if it's one page or multiple pages, there's 3 simple ways to tweak your site to make it look a little bit more posh no matter what you're built in. Number 1, the fonts. Fonts say everything. So make sure that you have the right font for your brand. Fonts that are clean, linear, and strong are all about modern, movement, and fresh. Fonts that have the little feet and the little headers on them, those are all about old school, classic, and that you've always been there. So you stood the test of time, basically. They're also perceived as higher value. So choose the right font for your brand, especially your title header fonts, guys. Header 1, super important that you choose the right style font for you. And then most website templates will allow you to change the spacing in between the letters as well as the spacing in between the lines. So make sure that your fonts are on some level tight when it comes to the spacing in between the lines, but maybe a little extra spacing in between the letters. It gives you a custom look with just very minor details. And let's talk about spacing when it comes to the overall site. Far too many people have too much information way too tightly packed. So guess what? Just like when you're in a store and the racks are super packed, what do you think? Cheap, 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 right? Like I better get in a deal for this. Same holds true with your website. You need to make sure that you have lots of white space in between your images, your fonts, and your paragraph grouping. So that way the eye has a place to rest. The human eye always needs a place to rest. And if it doesn't, it's going to rest on a different website. Don't want that, right? Lastly, if you want to tweak your site, tweak your images. Change your images. And if you're using a lot of stock photography, make sure that you go into a service like PicMonkey where you actually put the same filter over every single photograph you ever put on your website. So that way your stock looks a little more custom and more importantly, on brand for you. Want to tweak your website? Those are 3 easy ways that you can do it right now.